Morning. It's Monday again. I'm currently in Stockport, just collected 6 pallets. Didn't film it because I was collecting from I didn't know exactly what it was gonna be, but it was 6 pallets of things related to cars, so I didn't want to film it in case it were valuable stuff. So I'm just driving out the industrial estate now. Turns out it's just you know, like polish and the foam stuff for washing your cars. So I've got 6 pallets of that. Just leaving the industrial estate now, and this is going down to Gloucester. This is just a load I would finished on Friday. Went online, this popped up, so I just quoted it really to get me started for the week and get me out and about. So again, let's see how it goes. Hello, Bridge. Come on, there's not even anyone stood there. went to Manchester Airport last week just to drop a neighbour off because he was obviously getting a flight. £6.20 just for the privilege of dropping him off. Scam. Stealth tax. hours 28. Perfect timing. I did stop at Franklin, but there was no room, so this is the next service is down, and luckily enough I had just enough time to get here. This isn't how long it took me to get from Stockport, because I had to drive down to Stockport from Darwin. And it was busier than usual. I know it's Monday morning, but it was busier than usual down from Darwin, and then once I got onto M60 round to Stockport, what should have took me just over an hour took me about an hour and 40 minutes. So right, I'll just go and freshen up. believe that. I'm perfectly... What's this here? That cut in the road, in the middle of the dual carriageway, is so you can cut across and come back down the other side of the dual carriageway. And because there was a car behind me actually turning right at the lights, which was after the cut, they're beeping their horn at me. Right, now I've been given the name of a business on here, not been given the name of not been given a number. I've looked online. I wonder if that's it. Can't see it online. They've given me no number. And I street viewed it and looked at everything, zoomed in on all the names, got nothing. This is when you could do with bumping into a postman. I think it's that first place. Let's go and see. It's going to be one of these here, isn't it, where I can't park. I'm going to turn around first so I'm facing it the right way. Come on, Posty. Right, Posty, stop so I can ask you. Right, so it is that place. I thought it were when I first drove in for some reason. I was watching them unloading that white van and it just looked that type of place that deal with this type of product for some reason. So I've just got to wait for Royal Mail to pull out and then that white van and then try and park over there and get it off with a forklift. So I said they'll only be about 10 minutes. Right, luckily I got that off before it started raining. I've been parked up for about half an hour looking online and it's really quiet, so I'm just going to get out of Gloucester, start heading north, probably just stop on Strensham. It's nearly 3 o'clock now, so I think I'll run up to Strensham and then after 3 stuff should start popping up for tomorrow. I mean, that job wasn't the best paying job, but it's, you know, it was probably the minimum I'd want in a day anyway, so I'm not grumbling, especially as, you know, it's just that time of year where it is generally quiet. So just head back to M5 now. I'll not take you past Fred West's old house, even though it's not there anymore. While I were parked up there, just one job popped up from Gloucester going up to Skep, but it was for a 7.5 tonner, so I kind of priced it accordingly, chucked a quote, and it was collected here, delivered tomorrow, but unfortunately didn't get it because someone in a 7.5 tonner probably quoted it relatively low anyway. If you look through trees here on the left, this is where the, I think it's the police helicopter's based, or it might be the air ambulance, or a bit of both, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But years ago I delivered their fridge. I'm sure it's there. Right. Where am I going? Let's go. Let's have a last round. Let's go where I can't roll out of bed. if I end up staying here. Let's go over here. Changed it, haven't they? They've relined it all. Shall we go? See, problem is when there's all these spaces, you spend more time driving around thinking, oh, where shall I park? Going forwards there, I'll not roll out. I've got a bin in front of me. There'll be no truck in front of me, so I can see what's going on. To a point. Bin's full though. Chunk, 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 chunk. No, I'm going to go over here. So I can still see what's going on inside of one side of trucks. Visible. So today, we've collected Stockport, we've tipped in Gloucester, hung around at Gloucester. I'm now on Strensham northbound. There's nothing. It's now nearly 4:30, so I'll probably spend the rest of the night here. But the issue I've got is, and I didn't mention it earlier, it's Monday now. Right, so on Friday, it was Friday, I booked this job, so I'm repeating myself, you'll have heard this 5 or 10 minutes ago, but the way it's edited, to me it was like 8 hours ago the last time I said this, so just bear with me. So I think I booked this load on Friday, for today, Monday, to get me out of the yard, right, all good. But then the issue I then faced was on Saturday, which never happens. I got 2 messages off 2 completely separate people. Nothing to do with an online exchange or anything like that. One's the guy that I've done some IBCs for out of Cambridgeshire and Suffolky, Essexy kind of way. Around Cambridge, Haverhill. I still don't know how to say it, right? So he was on asking if I could collect some IBCs from down there going up to Burnley, and at the same time, on the same day, someone else was on asking if I could pick up some pallets from Attleborough, which ain't that far from Cambridge, going to the Wirral. Now, if I hadn't have booked this Gloucester load on Friday, I'd have actively looked for a load today going to East Anglia, so I could tell those 2 customers, yeah, I can do the job. So though I believe those 2 jobs are still available because they need doing this week. But the only option I've got is to get over there, would have been today or tomorrow morning, Tuesday. Let's say collect them both Tuesday. By the time you've faffed, got up the road Tuesday, tip them both Wednesday, and then I can be in New Toxeter for Thursday to do my Thursday thing. So I'm between a rock and a hard place now, not knowing what to do, because if I actually run empty from here, from Strensham over to Attleborough and Haverhill, because the 2 decent paying jobs, it's still kind of financially viable for me to run bloody 200 mile or whatever it is, 180 mile now to Attleborough, collect these 2 and do the 2 deliveries. But you kind of sat thinking, well, ideally I want a load across to East Anglia to be able to pick these things up. Because if I did run across empty, the money would end up not being brilliant. It'd be doing it just for the sake of it, wouldn't be mega mileage. It'd be probably, you know what, including the mileage from here, from Strensham, running across, let's say 180 mile, and then doing those 2 collections up and round's probably about 300 mile. You know, the money's good if I were collecting those 2, then going doing it, but the fact I've got to sacrifice 180, 200 to go and do it, I still wouldn't be out of pocket, but to be honest with you, it's not worth doing. So what I'm doing now is looking for stuff to go over there first thing tomorrow morning, and if I can find something, that would be brilliant, but I'll have to let you know. So for now, we're just going to stay on Strensham, and then it's going dark, started raining, so I'll probably speak to you in the morning, and hopefully we'll have another job, but I don't know. Like I say, there's 2 guaranteed jobs there. I just don't want to run 180 miles to go and pick them up. So let's see what we can do.